ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. So let's play Morrowind, where if you're wondering why there's a little bit of a lack of vegetation around here compared to last time I was here, it's because I went on a bit of a marshmallow and salt rice picking spree off camera. Tempted to go get that stuff as well. In fact, I'll get the salt rice. Reason being, it's for alchemical purposes, and as you can see, when you have a glove of constant effect telekinesis, it makes picking ingredients really easy. So anyway, I've got a large supply of both salt rice and marshmallow. Now, in fact, I've got 65 marshmallow, which is a little bit ridiculous. What did I do with my massive collection of wickweed? Did I use it all? I can't remember. I know that I, at some point, had a massive collection of wickweed. I'm gonna have to check the hideout, see if I dumped it on a table somewhere. But that'll make us a lot of potions. Aha! Oh, it's been locked by that. Flipping fear. Mate, can we unlock this teleporter for heaven's sake? It would save me so much trouble. Every time I want to come here and talk to you. I'm actually going to go and have a word with him about it. Right. You don't have any slaves, Divithir. What do you want about? Right. Stop blinking at me. You completely cured. Did you forget something? The teleporter. Ah, yes. I keep my teleport locked. I'm willing to unlock it for you, but first a little test. Indulge me, Father Sylvan, and go down into my corpusarium. There you will find a quite interesting fellow to talk to. I want you to obtain a Dwemer puzzle box from him and return to me with what you find. Very well. I can clearly see that Divithir's hobby... Fathers' hobby is Dwemer stuff. Divithir's hobby is just annoying visitors to his tower. That's what he does to amuse himself in his spare time, clearly. Probably doesn't even need the puzzle box. He just wants to watch me scurry around looking for it. Hello again, Vistakai. Yeah.
Prey approaches.
I know, don't harm the inmates, etc., etc. I really should think about getting some sort of spell or something that will allow me to unlock level 100. I mean, we're level 30, it's about flipping time I had something like that. Problem is, my alteration skill is not... Actually, at 62, it's pretty damn good, but still. You'll notice I can't even cast Unduce's Open Door. Because I don't have enough magicka. It's really expensive in terms of magicka. And normally, by the time you're level 30, in vanilla Morrowind, the game starts throwing eCache lock splitter scrolls at you, which open lock 100. However, Morrowind Rebirth has decided that eCache's lock splitter scrolls don't seem to flippin' exist. So, hello Yagram. So, it's you again. What brings you to visit Yagram Bagan, Master Crafter and Last Living Dwarf? Well, I'm looking for a puzzle box. Ah, Divith must have told you about them. Creating them is a little hobby of mine. Of course, you may have one. Feel free to try and open it. I've made quite a simple puzzle for this one. I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. Okay. So what can you tell me about Hanging Gardens? One of the books I have. Yes, this book is written in both Almeris and in Dwemer. Many books were written in both languages in the days of Resdayn when the Dunmer and Dwemer ruled together peacefully. I'd offer to translate, but this is really just a boring travel guide. If you find any other books in Dwemer, I could translate them for you. Such as Divine Metaphysics. This book is just an explanation of some of Kagranak's theories. I could spend hours explaining them to you, but Kagranak is dead, and I believe his theories must die with him. Okay. That's all the books we have from it. I have Secrets of Dwemer and Animunculia as well, but unfortunately it seems like he's got nothing to say about that. Never mind. Oh, I brought you a Guaskin drum. Really? Like, it has to be that specific drum? Oh, bugger off. Here, have this drum, it will do. Trust me. That's a little bit irritating, that. Never mind. Hello, former adventurer. Former victim of Divathir's nonsense. Okay. Yeah, the inmates are on to me by the sounds of it. Mr. Guy, would you get out of the way? Thank you. Right. Before I hand over the puzzle box to him, I'm actually going to take a little look at it. Right, and levitate. Hello, Mr. Fit. Right, okay, let's have a look at this thing. I can't really seem to do anything with it, unfortunately. Ah, okay, here we go. I have to put it on the floor first. This puzzle box looks old and intricate. Press the centerpiece. Nothing happens. Twist corner piece. Hear a faint click. Centerpiece. Box is reset. Okay, corner piece. Twist it in half. No. Corner piece. Press center. Twist center. No. Okay, so corner, center. Twist the box in half. And then twist the center. Hooray! Find a small folded note inside. Oh, I want to know now. What is it? What is it? What is it? Note from Yagram. To my friend Divathir, you do seem to enjoy these little toys, and I do enjoy making them. Here is another. You may do... Oh. I solved the puzzle for you. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I was supposed to do that. Whoops. So you've returned with it, then tell me what was inside. There was a note for you inside. Okay. It was a test. He was expecting me to do it. Okay. Excellent. You do show some cleverness and ingenuity. May I have the note? Yes, of course. Thank you. This is just my Yagram's way of saying hello. I must remember to go visit him again soon. Since you passed my little test, you're free to visit any time. You may activate the teleport platform now. Hooray! If I ever get my hands on the Egg of Time, I probably will come back so I can speak to Yagram again, so... Corwin. Ah, yes, Corwin, he was the old Sijic who went a bit mad. Very good. So what's it about plundering the dungeon? I was a bit too consumed with corpus to pay attention to this last time I was here. When you live for thousands of years, you need a hobby. Something you love. Always sparks your interest. I collect treasures and invite thieves to steal them. I'm a collector and a sportsman. I collect enchanted items and ancient artifacts. I have quite a few glamour pieces. And, as a sportsman, I love letting thieves try to steal my well-guarded treasures. Only a few rules. 1, don't hurt the inmates. 2, don't hurt my daughters. My warden and guards can look out for themselves. Yeah, I would like to plunder the dungeon. I would. Plundering Divathir's dungeon is a puzzle in its own right.
A warm welcome to you.
Unfortunately, I just can't get those damn chests open. So, yeah.
There is someone watching me, I can tell.
Oh, wait, I forgot about these. There are keys. I think he'll allow us to take this. 637th key, and also an Indoranian Propylon index. I'm going to leave that alone in case he does object to me taking that. Also, Telmarog Cares Researchers. interesting. Not particularly relevant to anything, though. That we can tell, anyway. Alright. I have a key. I have a key to one of his chests, I think. Damn it. Damn it, now I want to see which lock it fits. Alright, let's go see what this key unlocks. Slightly more elegantly than that in future. I keep forgetting that... Never mind. Tempted to take that bug lamp, you know. I won't, though. Let's see. I doubt it's going to be this one, but... Oh. Okay, then. A glass bottle. Well, mystery solved, I guess. Uvirith's chest of drawers. It has lots of clothes in it. Which is more or less what you'd expect of a chest of drawers on it, honestly. It's odd that it has a unique name, but whatever. Whatever. Well, for a second that Cyrodiilic brandy was worth 750, but no, it's not. Well... Do you know what? I'm going to go down to the Corpusarium anyway and see if this key fits any other locks. Not that one, obviously. Just because I'm bloody curious now. I don't want to have to go and get some sort of Open Lock 100 spell. Actually, an Open Lock 100 enchantment might not be too hard to do. Yes, hello. 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 Do you know what, if we are going to be down here, we need to find that Guaskin drum again. Yeah, hello. Yeah, leave me alone, please. There's the bloody thing. Looks identical to the other one, but fine. Ow. Ow. Let's put this on. I think we'll be fine. I have already had the Night Eye amulet on, don't I? That would explain why I can see so well down here, I suppose. Let's get the blue lantern out again. Yes, hello. Alright. The ones in this area don't attack, but the ones outside do. There's a chest over there. Okay, well, it doesn't fit that, obviously. Hello! You are disgusting and horrible, but luckily I'm immune to you, so we're good. I'm not immune to you. I already have what you have. I just... I just, you know... I don't have any of the side effects. It's lovely. Except for the good ones. Yes, I found a Guaskin drum. I found you another one, in fact. Yes, that Guaskin drum will do perfectly. I'll take it and play a little soothing rhythm, and I think that'll pacify the poor corpus victims so they won't be so savage and aggressive. Good. This one... She didn't like this one, apparently. It had to be that one. But whatever. There's Chrysamere in here, it should be. Ah, yeah. The Paladins Blades, an ancient claymore with offensive capability surpassed only by its own defenses. It lends the wielder health, protects him or her from fire, and reflects any spells cast against the wielder back to the caster. I don't know about any. It's only a small percentage chance, but whatever. Seldom has Chrysamere been wielded by any bladesman for any length of time, for it chooses not to favour one champion. Yeah, there you go. That's Chrysamere. I still don't think I'm going to use it, though. The reflect bit of its enchantment is admittedly kind of interesting, but it's just a heavy, great lump of metal that I don't need. I'm going to run around and see if I can get any of these other chests open with this key, and if not, then... Well, Uvirith was bloody trolling me with that key as well. Wouldn't be unlike him to do so now, would it? Oh dear, there's battle music. I guess the Gwaskin drum didn't work. Hello, it worked. Okay, right. 678th key. And a Dwemer Goblet. You can keep that. What's the likelihood that's going to open this one? Not very high. You're not attacking me, so I think it is working. We don't even have any battle music now either. Good. So we do if I go this way. I'm confused. I don't get it. We're going to plunder the dungeon. We're plundering the dungeon. Although we're doing it the very inefficient way, using the keys for the puzzle that he has concocted for us, but fine. I have to say, though, after this, I am actually going to make an enchanted amulet or something. One of these grand soul gems I've got. No, not that one. Oh, yeah, this guy's still annoyed at me. The others are fine. He's still pissed, though, for some reason. Why? Leave me alone. I guess you don't like Gwaskin drum music. There's a chest under here. Bollocks. And it did work. Okay. I don't know why it keeps opening the chest and then closing it again when I unlock them. I don't know what that glitch is about. It's weird. 738th key and some coins. Leave me alone. R.I.P. Paper Lantern. We hardly knew you. Is there a chest down here in the water? I would have half expected it, honestly, but looks like maybe not some bubbles coming up from there for some reason, but no, okay. Yay, I'm all wet with Corpusarium water, how delightful. Oh dear. Does it open this one? It does. 3 Dwemer Goblets and the 802nd key. Progress. Is this the next one? Yes. 4 goblets this time and the 897th key. I think that might be all the chests in this area. Let's head back into the central area bit, whatever. So this battle music stops more than anything else. And, of course, assuming it doesn't fit one of the locks upstairs, which it may well. Oh, yeah, and there's this. Do I have a jump spell? Or am I going to have to levitate across? I believe I'm going to have to levitate across. Looking for more chests. Come on. Does this lead to absolutely nowhere? No, it leads to this. Ah, it doesn't open that one. Okay. So does it maybe open that one over there? Oh, I got stuck. No. Okay. About that, no. You have bamboozled me, game. Maybe it's upstairs. Is it you? It is. Ha 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 ha. 1008th key. And some coins. Alright then. Let's try all the other ones up in here first. If there are any others. Up in here. There is that door. There's that golden door down here. Ah! Ha 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 ha! Hello, the devil are you?
Yes, Outlander?
Who are you? Did my father send you? Should we travel together to get out of this place? No, actually, no. I'm I'm Delina Mandus, agent for House Redder and a member of the Honourable Mandus clan of House Redder, and I'm not in this Telvanni mushroom by my choice. Oh, well, sorry, dear, but I'm House Telvanni myself, and I'm a friend of Devoth Fear, so I'm afraid you can stay in here. Weird how the key opened this. Is there anything in here? Anything at all? Or is it just a coincidence that it opened that? I think these keys clearly open more than one thing occasionally, so... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is, Fenric's door jam. It's not quite the level 60 trap lock it was before, but it'll do. Right. Back to the Corpusarium, I think. So, what about this one over here? Have we finally got the key for this one? Yes, we have. Get in, get in. The 1092nd key. And the number of ornate Dwemer goblets keeps going up. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or if that's part of the puzzle. There was 6 in that one. Seems to be alternating between goblets and coins. Alright, you've got me. Which one does this unlock? Are these ones part of the puzzle, or are they a separate thing entirely? Are those chests, and is that just Yagram stuff over there? Is that not part of the... Oh dear, I just don't know, and I think I've tried every chest there is. Let's go back this way. Actually, let's go back upstairs to Devoth Fear's bit. Okay, so does this unlock anything up here? Like this, for example? No, not that closet.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Or what about this? No. Oh, I was really hoping it would unlock that.
This one honors us. Please, speak.
Your puzzle is just blasted well... it's annoying. Oh, which is interesting. About the Tribunal. In the past, it would appear that the Tribunal have lost much communication with one another, the reversing of Sothersil's clockwork and his silence and seclusion, Vivek straining all power to hold aloft the mighty Blight. Mournhold on the horizon of becoming a major capital. The man-gods have their hands full, and with an Erevarine prophecy knocking on their doors, I would imagine there is nil cheer but fear in their hearts. What does the prophecy have in store for them? What indeed? That's all very nice and all, but where's the bloody key for the bloody chests?
May you find me worthy of your attention.
You're worthy of my attention. Ah, there it is! Brilliant. Devoth's 1155th key, a Dwemer coin, and a Daedric Sanctuary amulet. What could this be? Doesn't unlock that. Have an additional key. Doesn't unlock that. It might unlock Yagram's chest, though. However, there's this amulet. What does this do? Nothing, apparently. Weird. There we go. It took a couple of attempts. Would you like to travel to Magus Volar? Yes? Holy crap. Hello. Stab him. Stab him before he casts a nasty spell. You have defeated the Lord Dragus Volar. The Daedric amulet that brought you to this place disappears from your inventory but is replaced by Volar's own weapon. You now wield the Crescent Blade. And I'm back here now for some reason. There we go, folks. I have managed to get my hands, or rather, Fathers managed to get his hands, on the Daedric Crescent. One of the most unique weapons in the game. Very funky looking bit of kit, as you can see. Pretty cool, though. It does, well, a maximum of 6 to 48 damage slashing. It also disintegrates armor 5 to 30 points when it strikes, and it paralyzes for 10 seconds when it strikes as well, and it weighs 40. Unfortunately, once again, not quite as good as Goldbrand on balance, considering Goldbrand is a one-handed weapon. But still pretty cool. The paralyze is quite nice, actually. You could use that to great effect on some really tough enemies, it must be said. But I don't care, Uvirith. I'm having those. I recently discovered, while looking through the patch notes not Tamriel Rebuilt, sorry, Morrowind Rebirth. Useful thing to know, folks, if you're using Morrowind Rebirth yourselves. Grand Soul Gems no longer come up in leveled loot lists. You can only get the ones that physically exist in the world, or the ones you can buy from occasionally from vendors. You can't pick them up at random from chests and crates anymore. So every Grand Soul Gem we come across, we need to grab, because there's a finite number of them, basically. Anyway, we have the Daedric Crescent. I might wield it just for now, for the giggles, but yes, we have the Daedric Crescent. Unfortunately, I can't remember its vanilla stats, honestly, because this has probably been messed with by Morrowind Rebirth as usual. But unfortunately, not quite. Oh dear. There we go. Not quite as good as what we already have. Goldbrand is just absolutely god tier with Morrowind Rebirth. It's amazing, really. It's in a vanilla game, Goldbrand is good, but it's not this good. It's a bit of it's a fascinating rebalance they've done, actually. Really, I mean, every other weapon seems to have gotten worse, and Goldbrand has gotten better, and I don't really know why. But it is what it is. Still, it looks really cool, doesn't it? Right. Can we open this now? Yes. We find Volendrung, along with 50 Dwemer coins. Volendrung. It's a big-ass hammer that does 14 to 52 damage, which is very good, actually. It also paralyzes on strike and drains health 5 points. Volendrung. Big, unique hammer. Pretty cool looking. If you're playing a character with blunt weapon skill in this game, Volendrung is awesome. It's really good. Interesting, it just paralyzed. It doesn't say the duration. Curious, that, really. Did it just paralyze them permanently? Like, what is that about? But anyway. Unfortunately, I can't move now. I picked that up because Volendrung is stupendously heavy. And I'm also carrying stuff like ebony longswords and things like that. Yeah, Mithras' stanchion will save us, luckily. Do you have anything to say about Volendrung? No. Does this have anything to say about Volendrung? Vampiric Ring. Oh, hang on a minute. Was that the Daedric Crescent I saw somewhere? No, Daedric Scourge. Because not all the unique things in the game are actually in here. For example, there's a hammer called Skull Crusher. Oh wait, no, never mind. Skull Crusher is in here. No, but there's a few unique artifacts in this game that aren't actually mentioned in this book. I'm beginning to think Volendrung might be one of them, because I'm not seeing it anywhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing the Daedric Crescent either. Shadows, Fist of Randagolf, Iceblade Monarch, of Surroundings, back to the Apostle. Da di da di da di da. Da 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 da. No, it's not in here. The Crescent and Volendrung are both not in here, so there you go. Case in point. That book is not actually the be-all, end-all of unique artifacts in the game. That's just some of them. Morrowind is full of secret cool stuff. However, speaking of secret cool stuff, there wasn't a key in this. That seems to be the end of the trail. Which, of course, leaves us with this and the other chest upstairs. Still locked. Nope, still can't get in there. And still can't get in there. Devaith, you cunning devil. How do I get in there?
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
Yeah, I tend to think so, actually. Thank you very much. But seriously... Am I not supposed to be able to get into that or the closet? Is that not allowed? Is that not part of the puzzle? I will be right back. Devaith Fear. Steady now. There we go. Don't fall down ingloriously this time. Let me out. Stuck on the geometry again. Right. Alright, we've activated it. So, let's get back to the Telvanni Council House. Via this door that's magically appeared. I do like that. I think it's very cool. Now, I'm acutely aware of the fact that I think I might have murdered the only enchanter here at the Council House earlier in order to get his Silver Staff of Peace. Something ironic about murdering someone for a Silver Staff of Peace, but whatever. Ah, no, you do enchanting as well. Okay, jolly good. Right, item. Let's see, what do we got? Extravagance Red Amulet? And a Grand Soul Gem of a Winged Fiend? And open, on touch, 500. What? No, we only want 100. It doesn't go above 100 when it comes to locks. Minimum, right. 100, 0 area. Although apparently I could add area. Cast cost and charge. Although if I add area, it's going to increase the cost, so less charges in total. That's going to that's going to cost me 30,963 gold. What? How about we try a different item, like a ring? Touch magnitude. $100. Still 30 grand. What in the name of all three gods of the tribunal and my ancestors is that kind of pricing about? Jesus, game, you can't charge me 30 grand for an open 100 ring and then simultaneously take away all the ways that I can get 30 grand? That is preposterous. Look, can I not just like, here, have this Daedric Crescent. Look, I will give you this Daedric Crescent, or better yet, I'll give you Volendrung. Here, you can have Volendrung, and we'll consider the debt paid. Like, that is frustrating. That is so frustrating. I only have 13k, and it took me ages to get that.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
It's a very angry assassin. That's who's watching you. What kind of price do you call that,
Go ahead,
woman?
Outlander.
I'm already got like really high disposition with her as well. I don't know if mercantile helps you when it comes to enchanting prices. Ah, I see you still haven't cleared this guy up. Can I make a spell that's workable instead, perhaps? I need to be able to open 100 locks. I do. They are a fact of life in this game. They exist, and you need to be able to cast them. Okay, it costs 90 magicka, and it only has about a 50% chance of going off. But it's going to cost me 630 gold versus 30 grand for a ring that does the same thing. All right, fine. Fine. Fathis Battering Ram, we're going to call that. Of course, we can't cast it at the moment because I've got no flipping magicka. Ah, skill book, nice. Alright, you harpy, I'm going to sell you some stuff. Try and get a bit of cash here. Nowhere near enough, though. I just only got 800 gold. You see what I mean? Even the vendors have less money. Oh, it's frustrating. I get a cheeky seller max out of this if I chuck in a diamond or a coin or two. There we go. That's 800 in the pocket, but that's 30 grand. 30 grand. 30 grand. Of course, you can try and enchant things yourself in this game, but with an enchant skill of 23, it's going to fail. I hate enchanting my stuff myself in this game because basically it's like you're lined up, you've got your grand soul gem, you've got your extravagant amulet, you're ready to enchant it, you give it a go and fail. You can save scum it. You can repeatedly save scum it to try and make it work. But that's very time-consuming and extremely cheesy, so I don't like to do that either. There's one workaround, which is itself pretty cheesy, which is to get a Fortify skill spell, and then use that to go to a spell maker and create a Fortify enchant, like maximum Fortify enchant spell. And, you know, have it last literally like 1 second, so that you can cast it, quickly open your inventory, which of course pauses time, and then do your enchanting with your temporarily for like 1 or 2 seconds buffed enchant skill. That's one other way to do it. Unfortunately, I don't have a restore skill spell, because it's very rare, and I think you can only get it via one of the DLCs. So... well, resting here is illegal. This irritates me greatly. Can I use his bed? It seems daft, but can I use his bed? No, it's owned, isn't it? Oh, well, apparently I can, though. Alright, fine. So I'm going to rest here at Divayfir's tower, since apparently we're such good chums nowadays, judging by his disposition and everything, and our shared history. I'm sure he won't object to me staying the night. So we're going to do that. We're going to rest for quite a few hours. Get our magicka back. And then finally, don't use our magicka, use the boots of the apostle. Right, my nemesis. Let's try this one first, see if he actually reacts to this being opened and stuff. Because he might not give a damn. He's strange as Divayfir. He probably won't even give a damn if I take that proper on index, but, you know, whatever. Let's see. Right, Fathis Battering Ram. Oh, it's got a 65% chance to cast now, actually, which is... Look, all my magicka is gone, but... Ow, the trap. I forgot about that. Scourge! Hello, Scourge. And as I suspected, he doesn't care. Yeah. The legendary Scourge, everybody. Cast when used summons a Dremora and a Scamp, and has relatively good stats. Once again, another nice weapon for blunt weapon users. I have to admit, Davith, I don't really want it. You can have this back if you like. since the whole Mournhold Museum thing is not really part of the plan anymore, because my mods nerfed it. You can kind of have this back, honestly. I have no use of it. So there you go. Enjoy. You can have Scourge back. Feel free to lock the chest again so the next adventurer to come along can have a go with it, but really I don't need it. But I thought I'd show it to you, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you were curious, which I bet you were. However, there is also this place. And I'm going to quickly use a potion to restore my health here. I mean, my magic here, instead of staying the night again. Although, again, perfectly good way to kill time, waiting for our bloody stronghold, which I don't think has... No, it's not... You know what, actually, I've drunk the potion. No. You know what, fine. Just, ow. We'll stay another night, exchanging stories and chatting with Devathir and occasionally visiting Yagram down in the Corpusarium to chat about things, you know. Taking some time off to discuss things with our peers here. These two possibly ancient and powerful magisters, you know, for the next day. Really, I was really hoping for a journal update there. Never mind. Fine. It's just fine. And I guess we'll say our farewells. Farewell.
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
You can't have them. Look, you've got Daedric armor and you're admiring my clothes. I was about to call him a madman, and then I realised, oh yeah, he kind of is, though. Fine. Before we leave, let us equip the battering ram. And try and get this open. Okay, now I'm going to drink a potion. How much magicka does it cost? It's 90. It really is, just like all of my magicka. Holy crap. Probably gonna have to drink more than one potion, aren't I? Do I still have my robes of alteration? My robes of cheese? I think I do. I really don't want to use it, though. Okay. Hey, there we go. Oh, it's trapped. Crap, I forgot. But inside, we find this. The Cuirass of the Saviour's Hide. Armor rating 91. It's light armor. Its constant effect, resist magicka, 50% on self. That we are interested in. Scourge, not so much. This, oh hell yes. What a huge upgrade it is over our crappy old Dark Brotherhood Cuirass. 50% resist magicka. Now, the fun thing about that is we can stack it with certain other items in the game. None of them which I'm wearing right now. Got the Mentor's Ring and... Denstagma's Ring. I'm not wearing it for some reason. Not entirely sure why. Denstagma's Ring. Yeah. There's also another ring in the game.
What is this about?
That was mentioned in one of the books. In Yagram's book downstairs, actually. The Ring of Finaster. Which also has resist magicka. And basically, there's a few items in the game you can get, and the Cuirass of the Saviour's Hide is one of them that can allow you to have 100% resist magicka in this game, which is pretty incredible. The really fun thing about it is, though, well, I'm about to demonstrate it, actually. Hold on. Recall. Toodaloo, Devath! Should we retreat from Devath's lair to my own lair? In case you're wondering what it looks like, by the way. That's what it looks like. It's kind of a dull, funny-looking thing. It's sort of like fur armor, kind of. It's odd. It's not it doesn't look nearly as powerful as it actually is. It's a curious bit of equipment. You know, it's weird. We never really see Fathers outside of his robes, do we? It looks very... His collection of equipment is about as almost as mad as Bill's is, really. But that's Morrowind, isn't it, really, for you? One of these days we'll get, like, glass gauntlets and glass pauldrons to go with our Boots of the Apostle and our Saviour's Hide. Because I'm pretty sure the Saviour's Hide is better than a glass cuirass. I think it might even be the best light armor in the game, actually. That wouldn't surprise me. I almost forgot about these. This is Caius's gear that he gave us. I totally forgot to check that. I'm sure the comments were screaming at me to do it. Caius's black shirt, Fortify Sneak, 20 points for 20 seconds on self when used, and Caius's black pants. Chameleon, 20% for 30 seconds. They're pretty good. And in fact, I think I'm going to wear them. Because if I am doing some sneaking, occasionally we do some sneaking, that would be really useful, actually. Because what's our sneak rate? That's 49, so we can boost that by 20 and then have Chameleon on top of that. In fact, I might even have a ring that helps me with that too, somewhere. Don't remember. Just remember to put that back on. Right, anyway. So, I'll put this down here. Do you know what the funny thing about the Book of Daedric Summoning is? Every time you put it down, it settles in a different direction. It's proper spooky. I'm going to have to kill the thing it just summoned, but hold on. Just to demonstrate. See what I mean? Look, it changed. Right. Something just reflected. What just reflected? Oh no, I don't think it reflected, but I was resisting magic. I was resisting his frost magic. Thanks to a combination of Denstagma's ring and the cuirass. I think that's what that was. Anyway. Dispose of corpse. Thanks for the frost salts, by the way. Right. Now then. Now then, now then, then, now, then, now, then. That heartwood, by the way, it's not actually unique. You can get that off Spriggans. I remembered that in between episodes. This is what I was looking for. The Boots of Blinding Speed. You may remember these. We murdered some poor Redguard woman for them. Back in, like, Volume 1, I think it was. Rally 500, constant effect, fortify speed, 200 points on self. But also blind 100% on self. So, ordinarily... Let me just quickly take this off. Ordinarily, you put these things on. Damn it, where have they gone? My inventory is such a mess. Oh, God. Where are they? There they are. You put these on, and I can run really fast now, but I also can't see a freaking thing, because they're the Boots of Blinding Speed, literally. However... Oh, don't tell me they fixed this glitch. Hang on, I think I'm doing it in the wrong order. Take the boots off, cuirass hide on, then put the boots on. There we go. And 50% of the blind effect is ignored. And as you can see, I am now running very fast indeed. I mean, it's only ignoring 50% of the effect, so it's quite dark. I could, of course, put on the Amulet of Star Vision to counterbalance that a bit, but it still looks a bit dim and dingy. I imagine if I was in a dark cave right now, I'd be like, well, I can't see anything. Where am I going? But... Whee! 304 speed, everybody. I'd be going even faster. I'd be going a lot faster, in fact, if my athletic skill was higher. My athletic skill is currently... Wait, come again? Okay, never mind. My athletic skill is 61. That is actually quite high indeed. Mind you, to be fair, Fathus runs pretty fast anyway, which is why this increase probably doesn't seem like much, but compared to your usual Morrowind character fresh out of Seydanine, who's running at, like, even less than this walking speed, putting on the Boots of Blinding Speed is a huge deal. So anyway, that is how you make the Boots of Blinding Speed work for you. Again, if I combined this with Finaster's Ring or something like that, it probably wouldn't blind me enough to actually be a problem. So yeah. The Boots of Blinding Speed, everybody. You can mess with the enchantment by using Resist Magicka. It's great. Unfortunately, we don't... Well, fortunately, actually, I run pretty fast as it is, and their armor rating is not very good. I would much rather wear the Boots of the Apostle, which are, generally speaking, a heck of a lot more useful. Because they allow me to levitate in addition to having an incredibly good armor value. Where the hell have they gone? I am talking here, stalling for time, looking for... No, that's the Boots of Blinding Speed. You know what, I'll just use this. Wait a minute, what? They are equipped. Bill, I think I need to take a break. I already had them equipped. Anyway. Oh dear. Anyway, I need to sort the rest of this place out. I've got so much junk in my inventory. I say junk. I just called the Daedric Crescent and Chrysamere junk. And Volendrong. But that's what they are to me now. They're junk. I can't use them. I have no need of them. I just have them because they look cool and I want them. I've become a collector, Bill. I've become a collector.